Active listening. Who here has ever used a script before? Ever used a sales script? Good, awesome. One of the most embarrassing times of my whole career was when I was giving my sales team, my marketing team were giving my sales team leads, businesses who've inquired to follow up with running, Facebook ads. And I got feedback from one of the calls. So we'll do feedback calls on every single call because we want to know not just how the consultants are doing, but are people actually getting a good service? I don't want to waste people's time. I'll never waste anybody's time because I respect my own, right? That's my standard. Now, one of the calls, he came back and he said, look, it was a good call, but the guy sounded like a robot. Right? Has anybody had somebody talk off a script to them with a show of hands? It's ugly.
Yeah.
And you feel so unenthused by that, right? You're like, okay, you're just trying to take me through the motions, get me to the place where you want me to buy, blah, blah, blah. And he said he sounded like a robot and he didn't care, right? And for me, that was the worst possible. That's my brand, right? That's my business. That's the ultimate worst feedback I could ever have got, right? And what he wasn't doing was practicing active listening, okay? We can all listen. You're listening to me right now. But some of you are actively listening to me. You're taking every single word that's coming out of my mouth and you're digesting it. You're focused. You're in the room. You've got clarity on the words that are coming out of my mouth, right? And that's what we want to practice on phone calls with prospects, because the people who are going to help you close deals are the ones that you're speaking to on the phone. They're your biggest coach. They're going to tell you what they like about your call. They're going to tell you what they don't like about your call. And they're ultimately going to be the ones who pay you, right? So actively listening to them is such an important skill. Whatever you're going through, whether you're using a script, whether you're using your own skill base because you know what to say, you know how to serve, listen to the other person on the call or the meeting, right? And the way that I define this the best is listen without the intent to reply. Right? Write that down, guys. Listen without the intent to reply. Because often, most of the time when we're speaking, if we're trying to get a point across and we're trying to educate them, I see Daniel laughing there, looking at his partner. Often we're trying to get a point across, we're just waiting for them to stop talking so we can speak. Has anybody done that before? I know I do it all the time. You can ask my missus, right? It doesn't work well. She's not in the room right now, I don't think. Okay. And if you do actively listen to these people, everything will become a lot clearer for you because you're no longer just trying to get your script across. You're actually just having this dance with them. And I can't dance well, so don't get your hopes up, guys. But you're having this dance and this back and forth where they can feel that you're actually taking on board what they're saying. And when you give them a reply, it's something of value. It's something that actually makes sense because it's based on what they've said. Does that make sense, guys? Perfect.